So this is not a taste test or a review. It's just a little quick rant about Crumbl. So I did speak to someone in the comments of the last video. They were talking about how they tasted the key lime pie cookie and it did not taste like key lime pie. And with some Crumbl cookies, the cookie might not taste like what it's supposed to be like, but it'll be inspired by it. I'm thinking about like the blueberry cheesecake. The actual cookie did not taste like blueberry cheesecake, but the graham cracker crust with the cheesecake filling and the blueberry topping is supposed to remind you of a blueberry cheesecake. Just like with, I'm assuming, I don't eat chocolate, the Snickers and the Twix and like the Reese's cookies and stuff like that. The cookie might not taste like that, but with the chocolate cookie and all the different layers and stuff they might add onto it, it might remind you of that. They also, I saw online, they had a pumpkin pie cookie last year, and it looks like they might do the same thing, where the cookie might not taste like pumpkin pie, but the cookie base with the pumpkin pie filling is supposed to remind you of a pumpkin pie. So I'm just thinking about the cookies that I've had so far, the ones that just, I will go back in a quick instant for them. The key lime pie. Now, I'm at Whole Foods right now, and I just wanted to try key lime pie to compare it to the actual cookie, and let's just say I enjoyed the cookie a lot more. I like sour candy, but I don't like sour desserts. I'm not sure if that makes sense. That pie, the filling being that sort of sour, it just didn't taste right to me. And Whole Foods usually does a decent job with their pies and cakes and stuff, so I'm sure it's not like a bad copy of it, but it just was not for me. But the key lime pie cookie, like, I can keep raving about it. It was just perfect. It was slightly tart, where I could tell that they added lime to it, but it definitely was not overpowering. The whole experience was just amazing. I ate half the cookie, my mother ate the other half. The other one is the pumpkin roll. They called it a cookie, but it really wasn't a cookie. Crumbl, I'm going to release you from the shackles of calling everything that is round a cookie. It's okay. It's okay. So the pumpkin roll, that was amazing. I didn't need the icing on top. It was just slightly too sweet, but that was really good. The first cookie that I tried, I think it wasn't a snickerdoodle cookie. It was called a glazed honey bun, but it tasted like a snickerdoodle. That was amazing. And then the cornbread cookie. Once I had put that icing on top, that was one of the best cookies I had ever had. And of course, I made a video later on where I had vanilla ice cream and strawberry compote, and it was just an amazing dessert. So those are my top tier cookies. The only cookies that I probably would not try again it was just a bad week. That blueberry cheesecake, because that blueberry stuff was just disgusting. And also that sherbet cookie. It was just too sour. It didn't taste right. And the peanut brittle. Now, even though I rated it a high score, I gave it a high score because they did a good job of repurposing that peanut brittle. I'm not a big fan of peanut butter myself, so I would not get it again. But for a rating, it was not bad. And also that Funfetti milkshake cookie. Once again, it was the Fruity Pebbles cookie during the breakfast week. It was not bad. They did a good job of repurposing it, but it's just not something I would go out of my way to get. For what it was good, but it wasn't outstanding, something that I would buy again. So, I don't know, I just feel like doing a little rant about Crumbl, because some people might have had some misunderstandings about the cookies and the way they named them and just the process. So, hopefully that clears some things up for some people.